Hello everyone. Welcome to the math class of grade 7, Congruence of Triangles. Learning objective. In today's class, we are going to learn about the criteria for congruence of triangles. Prior knowledge. In our previous video, we have discussed about the definition of congruence, congruence of plane figures, angles, and line segments. So what is the meaning of congruence? Congruence means the exact copies of each other, or we can say objects having same size and shape. There are four types of congruence criterion. These are the four important types. The first, SSS congruence criterion, SAS, ASA, RHS. SSS stands for side congruence criterion. SAS stands for side congruence criterion. ASA stands for angle congruence criterion. RHS, this is especially for right angle triangle congruence criterion. Let's see the congruence criterion and its type step by step. SSS congruence criterion. SSS stands for side congruence criterion. So this is the definition. Under a given correspondence, the three sides of one triangle are equal to the three corresponding sides of another triangle. Then the triangles are said to be congruent. Let's take triangle ABC and triangle PQR. Now, when these both triangles are correspondent or congruent, we can say the side AB is equal to the side PQ. What about AC? AC, the corresponding side is PR. What about BC? It is completely equal to the side QR. So, under a given correspondence, the three sides, a triangle has three sides. So, the three sides of one triangle are equal to the three corresponding sides of another triangle. Then the triangles are said to be congruent. Is SAS congruence criterion. SAS stands for side congruence criterion. Let's have a closer look on these two triangles, triangle ABC and DEF. From this triangles, we can note that the side AB is equal to the corresponding side EF. See the measurement, 7 centimeter, 7 centimeter. So we write AB side is equal to EF side. Both are 7 centimeter. What about BC? What is the measurement? 5 centimeter, which is equal to DE, which is also 5 centimeter. So BC equal to DE is 5 centimeter. Now, also note that the angle B is 50 degree and the corresponding angle in the other triangle is also 50 degree. So angle B equal to angle E, which is equal to 50 degree. Now you must know that the two sides, the included angle always lies between the two sides of a triangle. So angle will always lie in between the two sides of a triangle. Say this, AB is a side, BC is a side, and the angle lies in between it. That is a included angle. Check out in the DEF triangle. DE is a side, EF is a side, and the angle lies in between those two sides alone. So now we can say B angle and the E angle are the corresponding angles. So BE is equal. Now see this congruency. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle FED. So now we know that angle B is equal to angle E. This is done. So in the place of E we can write E directly. Now let's find out for AC and its corresponding sides. Now for A, see this AB is equal to EF. For B it is E. Done. What is left of for A is equal to F. So in the place of A we can write F. The corresponding sides are A. In the place of F, A you can write F. Now check this out. BC is equal to D. So B is equal to E. What is the remaining thing? C equal to D. So in the place of C you can write D. Thus we get the congruency. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle FED. SAS congruence criterion. SAS stands for side angle side congruence criterion. Now the definition is, under a given correspondence, two sides and the angle included between them of a triangle are equal to two corresponding sides and the angle included between them of another triangle. Then the triangles are said to be congruent. See here, there are two sides and one angle. So, two sides and the angle that is included, that is in between, included in the sense that is in between the sides of one triangle will be equal to the two corresponding sides and the included angle between them of another triangle. Then the triangles are said to be congruent. The third type of congruence criterion, it is ASA congruence criterion. ASA stands for angle, side, angle. Now, look at these two triangles, ABC and DEF. When you have a closer look, we observe that angle A is 40 degree. Likewise, angle F is also 40 degree. So, can we write angle A is equal to angle F equal to 40 degree. Now, what is the next angle? 60 degree. So, angle B is equal to 60 degree. Likewise, angle E is equal to 60 degree. So, we can write angle B is equal to angle E, which is equal to 60 degree. Now, see, it is ASA, that is two angles and one included side. So, you can note that there will be two angles and between these two angles there will be an included side. See, two angles, angle A, angle B with an included side, and angle E, angle F with an included side in between. Now, what is the side? The side measurement is AB is equal to 3.5 centimeter. Likewise, EF is equal to 3.5 centimeter. Now we can write AB equal to EF, which is equal to 3.5 centimeter. When it comes to congruency, see, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle FED. Let's see how we write this. So in the place of A, see, angle A equal to angle F. So we can write F in the place of A. Now angle B is equal to angle E. So we can write E in the place of B. What is left of C? So we can write D in the place of C. So it is triangle ABC congruent to triangle FED by ASA congruence criterion. ASA congruence criterion, angle side angle. The definition: under a given correspondence, two angles and the included side of a triangle are equal to two corresponding angles and the included side of another triangle. Then the triangles are said to be congruent. See, the two angles and the included side lies in between the two angles. Under a given correspondence, two angles and the included side two angles and the included side of a triangle are equal to two corresponding angles and the included side of another triangle, then the triangles are said to be congruent. The last and the fourth type of congruence criterion is RHS congruence criterion. R stands for right angle triangle, H hypotenuse, S side. Now when you look at these two triangles ABC and RPQ, we note that angle B and angle P, they both are same. That is, they are exactly equal to 90 degree. Now moving on to hypotenuse, the right angle triangle. Okay, so the opposite side to the 90 degree, it is called as hypotenuse. What is the opposite side for this 90 degree? Yes, AC. So this 8 centimeter, and in this case RPQ, this is the opposite side, that is RQ 8 centimeter. So AC and RQ. So AC QR or RQ equal to 8 centimeter. This is hypotenuse. They both are equal. So the corresponding hypotenuse sides are equal. Now coming to the sides. What is the side here? See, AB, that is 3 centimeter, and now RP is again 3 centimeter. So AB equal to RP is 3 centimeter. This is the side. So the corresponding right angle triangle, hypotenuse and the sides are equal for this triangle, then they are said to be congruent. The RHS congruence criterion. RHS stands for R is right angle triangle, H hypotenuse and S side. Now, under a given correspondence, the hypotenuse and one side of a right angle triangle are respectively equal to the hypotenuse and one side of another right angle triangle, then the triangles are said to be congruent. I'll repeat. Under a given correspondence, the hypotenuse and one side of a right angle triangle are respectively equal to the hypotenuse and one side of another right angle triangle. Then the triangles are said to be congruent. In today's class, we have learnt about the four important types of criterion: SSS criterion, SAS, ASA and RHS congruence criterion. That's all for the today's class. Thank you.